everybody? It's your girl Sofia, aka Sophie, back here on Sophia's Football Talk to talk about Man United. I feel like I haven't, talked about Man United for a while on this channel since, you know, yesterday it was Europa League football and whatnot, but Man United was not playing. And to be very honest, even though I wished we were still in the competition, like yesterday, I believe was like the first time the team has actually not really been playing, a midweek game or something like that since September. Like, first really little bit of a break, if that makes sense. So that was a bit mad when I heard about that. But, you know, regardless, we're gonna talk about it. It's going to be Manchester United versus Wolverhampton, aka Wolves. Um, Tomorrow, indeed. So I feel like it's been a while as well where we've been playing on a Saturday. So not gonna lie, I don't mind that. I really do hope we can win. I'll of course tell you all about my, the predicted lineup for tomorrow, the usual. And of course at the end we will be predicting the score and whatnot. But I need us to win because people it's Eurovision tomorrow. For me, some it's a tradition where I always watch Eurovision. I don't know, it's a guilty pleasure. It is. I'm gonna be going to my mom's house tomorrow after the game. Chill, watch Eurovision. So I'm gonna need to be in a good mood. I need to be in a good mood. But yay, regardless. Big up everybody. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you haven't already. And also subscribe as well. We are not that far away from 1.6K subscribers. I believe like last time I checked, we're missing like 8 subscribers. So if 8 more of y'all that hasn't subscribed can subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell their cousin, tell their auntie, their uncle, their second cousin, their third cousin. You tell also, you know what? We have all ages here, so you tell their grandpa and their great grandpa as well. Right? And if you are the great grandpa, then you tell your great granddaughter. Okay? You do that. Right? You do that. Regardless, though, everybody as well, do join the membership if you want to as well. Another way to support the channel. Link is pinned in the live chat. Also in the description box. If you're watching this on a computer, scroll down, click the join button, and let's go. Yes, 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 yes. Let me say hi to the comments here, okay? I know that this is a earlier match preview than usual, but I do have another show in like 2 hours. Uh, which is going to be a very exciting show where I have invited Macy, who is a fellow United supporter, to join me to talk about Women's FA Cup final as our team Man and I will be playing against Chelsea. But yeah, all about that later. Big up to Brush, who says like, share, and sub. Hey, 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 my G, my G. Let's go, let's go. And TJ Warren, big up to you. Make sure you do subscribe to his channel. Arsenal supporter, great guy. He's been here on the Collins show before, and nice talking to him. So, show him some love, show him some love. Wolves FI is, of course, going to be one of the ops, at least until after tomorrow's game, because, Wolves FI supports Wolverhampton, and I support them. So, we enemies. We enemies. We cool now. But once the game starts, we are each other's up. So, it is what it is. And also, by the way, Wolves, I think I can't remember. Was it? It was one I did see that you put a super chat on. Was it maybe the Big Six? It was one show. I can't remember which one it was. But you said 4-0 to Wolves, and I was like, okay, that's that's whoa. I mean, you back your team, but wow, okay. Big up, Revy. Hello, Jordan says, hey, Sister Sophia, about yesterday. I didn't know which channel you were on. Oh, no, Jordan, come on. No need to apologize. I didn't have a video yesterday, but I was on um, Nuruddin's channel yesterday. was very fun. So I have it linked it in the community tab. So just check it out if you have it. Big up Lewis Shacks. Hope you're well. Begging you to score the winner, yeah. I don't care who scores. I just need somebody to score. I just need to win. So big up Osan. TJ says, if you're watching and you haven't hit the sub, what's wrong with you? TJ, tell him. Tell him. Big up. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Glazers out indeed. Oh, let me tell you, it's still Glazers. Even though I haven't done a video on a whole Glazers out movie for a while, I'm just waiting until we hear something very clear. That's when we're gonna have a stream completely dedicated to that. Alright? It looks like a nice and bright sunny day in Norway. You know what it is. It does, which is nice, which is very nice. So that's good. Let's see here. We got our first super chat. That's funny, man. Big up to till I mean I was about to say wolves. Big up to Osan with the super chat. Thank you, I appreciate it. With wolves emojis. Now that's hilarious. That is funny, funny, very funny. And I've said this question here from Ravi, which I will take very soon. But yeah, let's just dive in. Okay, so it's gonna be at Old Trafford tomorrow. This game. Let's talk about it. Um, you see the guys here, Ruben Neves with this, my guy. No, the other way. Wait. Him. Rashi with the, and then the eyes closed. Sometimes eyes open, but mostly eyes closed. It'll be interesting. The battle of the, it doesn't have a name, but regardless, the battle of the is basically what it's going to be. But we need to talk about the team news, okay? I haven't seen Ten Hag's press conference, but I do have the app, and they have put it, kind of like a summary of some of the stuff that he's said. And something that's a bit concerning, though, is the fact that Rashford might not completely be available for tomorrow. Um, so that is of some concern for sure. I mean, definitely good news is the fact that Varane is back, so that's a good thing. I was maybe initially thinking that he will probably be, at least we will say, like, okay, back for the FA Cup final against Man City, but he might potentially have his comeback before then. That could be tomorrow. Maybe he'll be on the bench, so that will add something for sure. Because both Luke Shaw and Lindelof, who we have been praising for a long time, right? Uh, or at least the few games where they've played against each other this as of lately. But the West Ham game wasn't the best. Wasn't the best. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Roberto Carlos back to the left back, or we might see Luke Shuddish alongside Varane. Potentially. Potentially. Hmm, real talk. Big up Leonie says, big up Sofia. Been going through it lately. Glad to be back home. My favorite YouTube channel. Oh, Level In, this is a place for you always, where you can just, you can forget about the stuff that you go through. Just moment here for however long we're here doing the stream. Just have a moment. We here. You got to support, mate. So I hope everything works out for you. But good to see you, brother. There's always a place for you. Always. Real talk. Always. What else was it? What's some more stuff here? Yeah, he's set to return from his month-long layoff. Hmm. Okay. There are doubts. Like I said, there are doubts when it comes to Rashford, but we are happy that Rafa is back. So that's a good thing. Um, and Ganacho, well, I would assume that Ganacho probably, as now that he's had like another full week of training session, if that makes sense, I would say that he probably would be available. I mean, especially now, if what I'm thinking is, even though we have Rashford, people, I didn't have time to like fix the thumbnail as I saw the whole thing here, but regardless, it's fine. If Rashford is not available for tomorrow, if he's fully if doubtful and whatnot, what I think, let's let's not risk it. Let's not risk it. Because this is it's looks to be like a leg injury here. So he's doubtful, but it says more than doubtful. So there's a big question mark, is what they're saying. I don't then think we should risk it. Real talk, I don't think we should. Love you, Rashi, but let's not risk it. Let's not do it. Let him rest, and you have Ganacho to start. Ganacho can start, or you can let Jaden Sancho start, and you bring Ganacho on from the bench. Like, what are we gonna do? It's injuries are coming left and right. You what can they not do? Are we going to fully just risk it so he ends up being gone for a longer time? No, I don't think that's smart. So what? Legit, I think let him sit out from this for this one. And also, we don't have any midweek games next week, so after tomorrow's game, we then will be having a week until the next game, which is against Bournemouth away. So hey, at least there's no midweek games that we have to focus on. So I'm thinking that, why not just have him be rested for that? Because we are at home. I would still expect us. It's a must win. It really is a must win. I need us to go in and win this game tomorrow, because we have put ourselves in a really mad um, top four race for no reason. Like, we were comfortably sitting there, and now there are some doubts, which is quite. You know, I'm not concerned. That's not what I am. I'm annoyed. I'm frustrated, but we better get the W. That's all I'm thinking about. Is there anything else? Let's see here. Orlando Camacho is once again an option. He is an option in attack. He was on the bench for the last game, so I wouldn't then see why he wouldn't be an option and to actually bring him on for this game. There was also something about, let's see here. Round could also, okay, Ravaran's return could also free up Luke Shaw to feature in his customer position. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, I might need to see. You know what? Luke Shaw on the left, and then Varane and Lindelöf wouldn't be a bad thing. But yeah, we will of course fully talk about the what should I say, the predicted lineup and whatnot. After a run of games, partner Victor Lindelöf in the center of defense. Good work. Scott McTominay and Tom Heaton are set to miss out again. To be completely honest, I have no idea what's going on with Scott McTominay. I feel like I can't even remember the last time we saw Scott McTominay. That's how long it's been. Is he completely out? Is it an injury? I don't know what it is. I believe it probably is, but I just feel, I don't know. He probably, you know what? After the season, I will not be surprised if we don't see McTominay again playing in a Man United shirt. Real talk. That's what I think. Donovan de Beek, of course, is also, yeah. And Rizar Martinez are ruled out for the rest of the season. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see here. Wolves have no new absentees for their trip to 16, with the Black countryside having had to work without the absence of Kalajic, Boubacar Traore, and Chiquinho for some time now. Okay, so okay. So doesn't seem to be any new injuries there for Wolves. Interesting. Okay. Well, there you have it. There you have it. We need a big statement win. Come on, United 100% level in. I couldn't agree with you more. Wolves FS says, do I believe second goalie Bentley is in goal tomorrow? No, I think Lupetegi might give him every game week ahead. Interesting. Also, Wolves, Julian Lopetegi needs to be spoken a bit more about the job that he's done with Wolves. He has to be maybe some, you know, sus type of defeats here and there, but still made him pretty comfortably way past relegation battles. There's no relegation, but they're sitting comfortably with another season in the Prem. So hey, big up Yasis Mubarak. Walache, hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. A little tired, so I slept a long time today, but I'm okay. Hope that you're doing well as well, brother. Big up to you. But yeah, oh, this game, people. This game. You know, the away record hasn't been the best, but our home record has been pretty good. We have a couple of games left of the season. So it's going to be this one, the Bournemouth one in a week from now. And then the week after, we have a midweek game at home against Chelsea. And then it's going to be the last game, which is Wolves. So 4 games. 4 games. Okay, we have Liverpool creeping up the back of our neck, breathing heavily, saying, Yo, we out here. But they also got to win every single game. And also, Newcastle is still in the equation as well. Just say it for a friend. But we have to win. The thing is, we have 4 games. We have to win 3 of them. 3 of them to then get top 4. So it's a gamble. I really wish we could have won against Spurs. Those 3 points would have been extremely important. As well, the Brighton game, especially now seeing hindsight, knowing that Everton slapped up Brighton 5-1, and we could not score a goal. Like this whole season, we haven't scored a single goal against Brighton. Are they our new bogey team? They could potentially be that because in the Prem we've lost twice, home and away to Brighton. So that is something that we need to work on for next season because and they play wonderful football, but Everton was still able to slap them up. So it's concerning. Do you rate Wang Hee Chan? Yeah, yeah, the Wolves play. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think he dope. He has got 1.5 points average, 20 games. That's could they could turn around for Wolves rock bottom in the World Cup break. Ooh, interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay. So when it comes to the game, what's a question here from Ravi? Question: If United go 1-0 down by halftime, how do United get back in the game? Good question there, Ravi. How do United get back in the game? I mean, you got to go for it. I would say when we're home, especially the teams that are lower down the table, we do play a lot more with the high line. We are missing a bit more with that security, that defensive security, or in somebody that has like a proper ball playing ability, such as a Lisandro Martinez. So you're missing that. But I would say that we still should be able to do. And if we do end up conceding, you have to go for it because it's a must-win game. I'm not here to because if we don't win this game, then we have to win the 3 last games of the season, right? Which again, like I said, Bournemouth, Chelsea, and Fulham. So the pressure will be even more. There's already big pressure because if we bottle it, it's gonna be a long day, people. I'm telling you that much. It will be a long day, a long summer. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much. Real talk. Another question here from Revi. Let's see here if he comes on. Sophia, who do you feel presses well when they play? I don't know why it didn't come on the StreamYard. That was a bit weird, but I see it here from the YouTube. Oh, here, okay. Who presses well at United? Ooh, who presses well at United? Hmm. I mean, Fred definitely is like a presser, but Rashid could do better. Martial hold the play good. But pressing, I feel like Casemiro in a way has it. Anthony for sure. As a collective, we when we're at home as a collective, we do press well, but it's something that we gotta also be able to work on away from home. But on when we home, and we play like I said against teams that are lower down the table, we do tend to press a lot more, especially play with a bit more risk, which I don't mind at all. Yeah, big up Matata. There's Sophia Wolves, Jordan Ravi, you for some awesome in my stream fam. Ah, big up, big up. Big up to Ensman TV. Hope you're doing well, mate. People, make sure you do subscribe to Ensman TV's YouTube channel. He's a Liverpool supporter, but a great dude. So show him some love. Show him some love. Yes, yes, yes. Big up, big up. Okay, you know what we're going to do? Let's see here. We are, much love to you, brother. We are going to predict the lineup. Why not? Go big or go home. And I'm already home, people. So, okay, we got to close this one. Give me 1 second. There we go. There we go. There we go. Also, do let me know your, of course, predicted lineup, even, the score at the end, of course. But yeah, it's gonna be the hair. Like, are we surprised? No, not at all. And since Varane is back, sure, left back, Lindelöf, left centre back, Varane, right centre back, Dallo or Wan-Bissaka? Dallo or Wan-Bissaka as the right back? Dallo, Wan-Bissaka. I'm gonna say maybe. Yeah, no. I just clocked it. I thought with Traore. No, we need Wan-Bissaka. That guy could break me in half. Woo! Lord have mercy. That guy would just be like, boom, and you're gone. Legit. I don't know if he would be starting though, to be honest, but still. I just feel like, Dallo would just get spun around because that guy always oils himself up. How do you get to be like, you know, wow, that's just a piece of art. Sorry, I went to other places, but woof, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. That says, Sophia, why do our players always talk so sweet like this Bruno recently? Sweet? I don't know. I don't know. I did see that Bruno did. He did became, the player of the month for April. And he did come out with an interview saying I did read some quotes, but I didn't like see the actual interview, but he was talking about like nobody expected us to be in, the top four and whatnot. To be honest though, a lot of people didn't really, if we're gonna be honest. I mean, I did say prior to getting um the new signings, I was saying fifth, but then after the transfer window closed, I did say fourth and a trophy. That was what I was predicting and expecting. So for me, I've kind of always said that. Um, but like if we get fourth and then hopefully a trophy, then hey, that would be great. But yeah, Ravi said one B. Yeah, I would say one Bissaka. And when it comes to the midfield, oh sorry, I just need to. There we go. One no, Casemiro. Would I say Eriksen or Sabitzer? What would I say? Eriksen or Sabitzer? Hmm. We are at home though. Eriksen was a bit like, all over the place in the last game, but a bunch of them were all over the place. I'm gonna say Eriksen. Eriksen. Mendes has the attacking mid. Anthony on the right. And I wanna say, do I wanna say because Ganacho is available. Like I said to those who just tuned in, Rashford is doubtful for tomorrow's game. There's a big doubt. I wouldn't risk it, so I'm just trying to think. Should we? You know what? I want to see Ganacho. I want to see Ganacho. I want to see Ganacho. It would be dope to see him start, but then again, I wouldn't mind having Sancho to start, and then you bring Ganacho from the bench. We could do that. We could do that as well, and we take Martial up front. Doesn't I didn't hear anything about him not being available, so Martial up top. That is the team that I'm predicting for tomorrow. Okay, That's your girls' team. The hand goal. Luke Shaw back to the center back. No, not back to center back. Back as a left back. Center back partnership of Victor Lindelöf and Rafael Varane, as Varane would be available. Wan-Bissaka as the right back. In the midfield, Casemiro, Eriksen. Fernandez as the attacking mid. Garnacho on the left wing. Anthony on the right wing. And Martial up top. We do need to get a bit more competition to Anthony, if we're going to be honest. So I hope that Diallo, I mean, who's been ripping it up for Sunderland in the championship, would be able to get, some time, especially preseason. I would like to see him. Okay, let's close this for a second here. There we go. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. There's some questions here as well that came in. Super chat, big up Wolves, big up people. I appreciate you sending the super chat. Wolves advice says we need. Okay, first and foremost, the wolf emoji and like a emoji. We need win well because it's United. What do you mean? In the word of Drewski.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? Hmm? What do you mean by that? Huh? Ravi says, Sofia, is there even more pressure on De Gea to perform better till the end of the season with Fort still to play for? Probably. I would say so. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It's been so toxic now from the fan base. Lord have mercy. It's been hella toxic. The you know, after his mistakes and whatnot as of lately. Oof. I mean, some of you guys know, like, I've been a big De Gea stan for a long time. Wouldn't mind him staying. But I'm not going to sit here and say that he's going to be the number one goalkeeper. Needs to be the case because that's not the case for me. If Ten Hag wants him to go, hey, I back you. Whatever you want. You're the manager. You do what you want to do. But if he ends up staying, because I was always more so in favor of, okay, next season, potentially after next season, it needs to be addressed. But maybe it needs to be addressed now. I don't know. But I wouldn't mind getting a second goalkeeper in, somebody that would challenge. And if De Gea with reduced wages ends up sitting on the bench here and there, coming on, but you have a number one goalkeeper, new one, that will be more so his preferred goalkeeper, maybe such as Andrea Onana from Inter. I really wouldn't mind him at all. I actually rate him. Used to play for Ajax as well, so familiar with him, and we have been linked with him. But also randomly today, I also did see that we were linked with like Jordan Pickford, and I was like, are we linked with? That's what it is with Man United. Man United drive clicks, okay, clicks. You take a player, you put Man United next to him, it will create clicks for sure. 100%. Tyler says, "Oh no, so we're playing Wolves tomorrow. I just realized Wolves if this will be our comeback match. We need, of course, smaller team always want to beat United if that is possible. I mean, teams do show up against Man United. Let's keep that very very much clear. Big up to Ming. Tyler says, Sofia, this guy Wolves hates United the most from the big six clubs. Do you? No, bias Matata. I don't hate anyone. I just dislike Arsenal United. But why do you dislike? What did we? Wolves are fine. I actually don't have a problem with Wolves. Wolves are right. What did we do to you? What? Come on. Ravi says, Sophia, if Liverpool didn't have Allison, I would take Michael Cooper from Plymouth Argyle. That guy's quality, got everything you want in a top young keeper. I'm not too familiar with him, so I can't necessarily address that. But hey, it is what it is. But we need to do a proper, like I said, I'm planning to do like a proper stream about it, especially if, because it was, I believe, like, I think it was 2 days ago where it was reported that the has agreed to a new deal on reduced wages. So he'll stay, is what I've heard, but I haven't, seen the club actually, or like, some of the big journalists come out with that information. So we have to wait and see, but it'll be interesting. But I think once that happens, once we actually get like a clear answer, I probably would do like a stream about it to react and whatnot. But for me, like I said, I'm kind of like indifferent. I wouldn't mind if he still stays, wouldn't mind if he leaves as well. But I still love the guy. But I'm Man United number one first, always. So it is what it is. All right, Sophia, you must check out Michael Cooper clips on YouTube. You will know what I mean. I feel like with YouTube, like often, like they don't show everything. They show the best bit. Like I need to YouTube clip doesn't really do that much for me. I need to actually see the person play some games, like a full game, for me to then give more of my thought. I can't just be watching clips and be like, okay, ooh, he's quality, because you're just showcasing, you're showing lots of different bits. You're not showing the full picture. That's just my opinion. Thought United says, Sophia, who do you dislike the most? Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal. Out of all of those three, it's Liverpool. And then it's Arsenal, and then it's City. That's just how it is for me. I mean, for me who lives in Norway, Man United and Liverpool are the two biggest clubs here. We've always had like a hatred. So I've always grown up having like a, not just dislike, but a hate towards Liverpool. Real talk. And then Arsenal. And Man City is more so like, "Ugh, annoying little brother." And I got a little brother. Love the guy to bits. But hey, you know, eh, we used to fight when we were younger. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Okay, I actually didn't plan on to have this match preview be super long. It's going to be a bit more shorter one, since I need to prepare a bit more for the next stream. But I want to end it with this: my prediction, score prediction for tomorrow's game. So if it ends up being what I think it will be in terms of, like I said, the lineup and whatnot, I want to say 2-1. I think we will win. Like I said, at home we do our thing. At home we show up at home. We do. There's been, I think, one loss and like two or three draws potentially at home this season. But regardless, we show up. We have a very good record at Old Trafford this season. It looks to have finally, come back to become like a real fortress again, which is very nice. So, like I said, 2-1 is what I'm predicting. Maybe like maybe a goal by Bruno and Ganacho, and then probably like a Ruben Neves goal is what I'm thinking. Yeah. Let me know your predictions down below as well. But literally, we have to win tomorrow. There is no excuse. We have to win. I will be. Oh my god! And it's Eurovision tomorrow. I want to be in good mood. I want to be in a good mood. I don't want to be pissed tomorrow. Okay? Like legit. We will do a live watch along after. I mean, not after, but we will do a live watch along tomorrow, and then we will do a live match reaction as well. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, let me know your predictions down below before we wrap it up. Right, says, like, think draw or 1-all. Okay. I'm going for 2-0. They have won't let a goal tomorrow for sure. Hopefully. It will be great. Like I said, however we end up winning, just win. By all means necessary. It's the business end of the season. It's 4 games left in the Prem for Man United. 4 games left. We gotta win 3 of them. At least start with. You know what I would love for it to be, that we can secure it against Chelsea. Ooh, imagine winning against Wolves, winning against Bournemouth, and then winning against Chelsea. Then there's no problem doing it against Fulham. Then it wouldn't be a problem with having to not win against Fulham at because I don't want it to be, all of the games, um, all of the teams will be playing at the same time at the last day of the season, right? May 28th. I do not want it to be that we have to stress and be like, oh my God, yo, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that. No, no. Let's see here. Felix, pick up Jesus. Is Rashford starting? Most likely he won't be starting. I mean, I don't even think he will be playing, to be honest. I predicted him not to be playing because he is doubtful. That is what Ten Hag said. There's a big question mark. And I would prefer not to risk it for tomorrow. We're at home. Ganacho is available. Either you start Sancho and you bring Ganacho from the bench, or you start Ganacho and you bring Sancho from the bench. There are options. Not the best of options, but Ganacho is still a good option. But I don't want it to be like solely reliant because he's still a kid at the end of the day. Even though he's gonna be a father and whatnot. But you know what I'm saying. But I don't want to risk it. But like I said, he probably wouldn't be starting. Is what I'm thinking. Lewis Jackson says 1-0. Big up. Well, says United are heavy favorites. Even I can't deny that. But I'm expecting upset and take something a game. 0-4 is my bet. I believe I lose that €5, but 1-1 would be okay as well. I mean, you would want to take something away. You would be completely fine with taking a point regardless, right? But yeah, 4-0. If that happens, yo, I actually haven't done a single stream where I've actually ended a stream early. I should have done it for the Liverpool stream. I still was sitting there and watching all those 7-0 happens. If that, oh my God. And I will be pissed. I will be pissed if we lose that game. Even if we draw, I don't want to draw tomorrow. Sorry. I said we could draw to Brighton. I said we have to win against West Ham. We didn't. We lost both. I need us to win tomorrow. So no excuses here. Win. Lemon says 3-1. Uh, Matata says Wolves. If we lose 4-0, I will quit streams forever. Oh wow. Okay. All right. Don't do that, Matata. It might happen. Hey, stop it! Hey, 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 Wolves! Stop putting the juju. Hey, hey, stop it! Stop it! I have my evil eye pendant. Okay, to have me be protected at all costs. Wait, here it is. There he is. Yes, I rebuke you. I rebuke you and your judge. I rebuke it. But yeah, that's going to be it for this match preview. A shorter one than usual, but hey, I literally will be back like in, you know, a little over an hour. Okay. Ravi, Ravi, Ravi. That's disgusting. That is actually own goal Luke Shaw incoming.
I am sick. I am sick, sick, sick of your shit. And when I'm not sick, I'm tired. I am sick and tired.
I am sick. I'm sick, sick, sick of your shit. And when I'm not sick, I'm tired. I'm sick and tired. Oh, that's such a good movie. Oh, Wanda Sykes. Mm, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. And the question is, will the boys be ready to give it 100% from minute 1 to 95? Only time will tell. That is a very good question there, Levelin. I would hope, but I don't know. I just need us to show up. Show up. Show up and show out. Win. However you need to win, just win. It's 4 games left. Win. If we don't win tomorrow, there'll be conversations. And the match reaction, I don't want to be having to change the match reaction, thumbnail and whatnot. You know how annoying that is? Like I'm being like, oh sorry, I'm being like, yeah. And then I have to change it to me just being like a confused, annoyed face, like, I don't want to do that. I want to be in a good mood. Please don't ruin my Saturday. I beg you. Don't do it to me, man. I can't. Don't do it to your girl. Don't do it. Okay, I'm manifesting it all the way from Oslo to Manchester to Old Trafford. Don't F with your girl tomorrow. Don't do it. Don't do it. But guys, we gonna end it here. I will be back 5:30 UK with special guest Macy from Devils United to talk about women's FA Cup final between Manchester United and Chelsea. It's the first time that a Man United women has been in a cup final, or at least FA Cup. Come on now, they could even win the league. Like, and they haven't really. The team hasn't been there for many years. They just got here. It's dope. It's dope, and she knows a lot of stuff. She's so knowledgeable. So I was like, okay, if I'm gonna do a match preview for this final, I'm gonna need to bring the one who knows a lot about it. that can spill the info in the best way possible. So I'm super excited for that. It will be, like I said, 5:30. Once the stream ends, you'll be redirected to it. So just click subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the notification bell button. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. And thank you guys so much for those who you sent super chats. Ozan, Wolves, I appreciate it. Um, Real talk, I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. To those of you who've been here as well in the chat, writing, asking questions, whatnot, I do appreciate it as well. It does, make the conversation. Not that I mean, technically, it's a single solo stream, but regardless, it helps to be a bit more smoother, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'll be back. Also doing, like I said, a watch along for this game tomorrow and a match reaction. And then on Sunday, we're going to be doing a watch along for the Women's FA Cup final. So yes, super excited. Big up. Have a lovely day wherever you are in the world. Um, Much love to all of you guys, and let's keep growing on this channel. We got some good stuff planned, and it's not that long until we got 1.6k subs, and hopefully we can get 2,000 subscribers before the season ends, which I think, potentially we could. Thank you, Matata. Big up to you. Big up to everybody. Leveling, Ravi, Wolves, Felix, Lewis, everybody that's been in Ming. Yes, Ozan, Ensman, everybody. Jordan. Yes. If I didn't mention your name, big up to you too as well. But yeah, have a lovely day. Let's keep getting the likes up. We got 14 likes. I try to get the likes up to 20. And if you're watching this on a replay, make sure that you do comment down below your prediction for tomorrow's game. Yes, yes, yes. And join the membership if you want to. Another way to support the channel. Link is in the description box. Alright, your girl is out. Bye bye. See you later. Peace.
Are you all right? Yes. No, you are all left. Are you all right? Yes. No, you are all left.